This week on Fit Body Warrior TV.
I'm here to talk to you about 2 nutritional rules for fat loss.
Today, I have 2 exercises for people who have bad knees.
Every day, look at your day at the very end of the day and say, what was my one small win I did today?
Hi, it's me, Andy, your nutritionist here at the Fit Body locations. I'm here to talk to you about 2 nutritional rules for fat loss, and it's pretty simple, and it's really not about what you eat so much. The first one is about just the fact that you need to eat. A lot of people, when they think they want to lose weight, they stop eating, and that's the worst thing you can do. You really need to fuel your body. Your body needs those calories just to operate the lungs, the heart, your kidneys. So when you start cutting back way back on your calories, all you're doing is maintaining your body and your basic functions, and you don't release any of the fat. Your body's just going to hang on to all of that. So first thing you want to do is make sure you're getting enough food to eat. And then the second thing you're going to want to make sure is you're getting enough protein with your meals and back off on the carbs. Alrighty, the protein is really important because that's what's going to help fill you up, and it's going to help with your muscle recovery, among other things. And so have your protein, and always team your protein. Like when you're having a meal, have your protein and team it up with a carb if you're going to have carbs, because the protein will help to balance out the highs and lows of the carbs. All right, the blood sugar highs and lows. So that would be my tips for you for today. I hope that they're of help to you, and I will see you again.
What's up, everyone? Derek here from Blanc Fit Body Bootcamp, and today I have 2 exercises for people who have bad knees. They can't quite do some things. These 2 will make it a lot easier on you. First off, I have a box squat. So a lot of times people will talk about bad knees when they're going down into a regular squat. This is a good workaround to keep the emphasis on the posterior chain, so your glutes and your hamstrings, versus all that tension in your knees. So quite simply, I have a box which can be varying heights. I have this one is about knee level, or you can go down lower, you can go up a little bit higher, whatever your skill level is or whatever your mobility allows. First, you're going to line yourself up. I like putting my hands out. I'm pushing my butt back just until my butt touches the box, and then I'm standing right back up. Like I said, this takes a lot of the pressure off of your knees because you're pushing yourself right back each time, standing up nice and tall and squeezing everything. The second exercise we have is a glute bridge, which you can do a lot of work with no weight, but I'll talk about how we can scale this to make it a little bit more difficult for you. All we're doing here is we are bringing ourselves down onto the ground, laying down on our back. I want my heels to be nice and close to my butt, legs wide. I'm staring straight up at the ceiling, squeezing my butt as tight as I can before I go anywhere, and then I'm driving my heels down into the ground, extending my hips up. I have a really good squeeze in my butt right now, and then as I come down, I'm just gonna stop and I'm driving it up. A good thing to look for is to make sure you're trying to push the floor down. That will just help mentally get a little bit more force. To make this harder, all you would do is you put weight on your lap, and that is really all you need to do in order to hit those glutes, or with the box squat, knocking those out, not having to worry about your knees at all. So, this has been Derek from Blanc Fit Body Bootcamp. Hopefully you found this helpful. Have a good day.
Hey everyone, Coach Brian here to give you a really quick tip today, because so many of us get caught up in focusing on what we're not doing and what we're doing wrong. And I feel like that's all we focus on, and we wonder why we keep failing over and over and over, because all you do is focus on the bad and what you're doing wrong or what you're not doing right. So what I want to challenge you to do today, right now, every day, look at your day at the very end of the day and say, what was my one small win I did today? Because truthfully, if you look at the journey of a year, if you're just 1% better every single day, you're 365% better than you were last year. That's more than 3 times more, okay? So this is what I will tell you. To get to that end result, it just takes one little step per day. Not one big chunk at a time, one little chunk. So stop sweating about all the things that are going wrong and all the bad things, and start focusing on what you are doing right. Trust me, it makes the end result so much more attainable when you get this momentum and you feel like you're doing things right, and it becomes more enjoyable. And if it's enjoyable, you're gonna do it, all right? So my challenge to you, start focusing on the little good things and stop focusing on what you're doing wrong. And I think you're gonna have a lot easier time getting to that desired end result you're trying to achieve. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Fit Body Warrior TV. If you got a lot of value from it, or at least a few tips, be sure to subscribe or follow us to get more videos just like this delivered to you every week. If you want to take it the next step and become a true Fit Body Warrior, be sure to click on the link in the description and try us out for 3 days totally free.